What am I doing? Okay.
A crucial document, either misplaced or conceivably destroyed.
Hey jerks, welcome to another episode of Clash with Crucial. This video was supposed to come out on Sunday, but I came down with a bad case of the, procrastination.
This guy's never gonna work in this town again.
Before we get into the contest winners from the previous video, I want to show you guys the deck I used to climb into the top 10 today. We'll go over one win, one loss, and one live game, because I know you'll love them, you fucking animals. Okay guys, so first up, we're playing Derek from p.e.k.k.a Esports. Interestingly, Derek was the #1 player last season and the season prior to that. He also does Clash Royale videos and his content's really good. So I'll post a link to his channel in the description below, and you guys can check him out. With this deck we have two real opening plays, and that's Elixir Collector or Pekka. If we see our opponent start with an Elixir Collector, we want to drop ours as well to prevent him from snowballing past us later in the game. So that's exactly what we did here, and then we'll follow it up with our own Pekka so that we can start pushing and get a real threat on the board. So you see he drops his Hog Rider here. We're going to totally ignore that, and the reason we're doing that is because we have our Pekka with the Musketeer behind it, and next up we'll drop our Witch behind it, which is a really serious push. If we can keep that push going, we should be able to get a 3 crown out of it, or at least that's the plan. Derek sees the opportunity for him to do the same, so he starts investing all of his resources in the left lane with his own big push. So, as you can see, it's pretty close. He doesn't know I have freeze, and I also don't know if he has freeze. So, I drop my Horde down there to take off the minions, and I freeze. He freezes at the same time, but my skeletons actually managed to clutch the win for me. The skeletons that came from the Witch. So you can see there that being aggressive was the reason we won that game. Okay, so next up is a game against SCW. Spoilers, I lose this one. I don't think enough YouTubers own up to just how much they actually lose, so I think this is a good opportunity to talk through what I think I could be doing better, and hopefully teach you guys something along the way. I'll also leave a link to SCW's Twitch stream in the description, because his streams are very entertaining and also insightful. Okay, so starting this game off, same deal as last time. We want to start with a strong threat, and that is a Pekka for us. He mirrors our threat with his own Pekka, and he drops his Witch on the right of the tower. You notice how intentional that was. He did it so that his skeletons would run out in front of my Pekka and force me to freeze. I dropped my Horde here. I think that was a misplay, because both the Witch and the Dragon very easily deal with Horde with their splash damage. So here we go. Drop Barbs here just to try to reset the board. But if you look at my Elixir and you look at the damage on the towers, you'll see that I'm behind on Elixir by 1, and I'm also behind on the tower damage. So I've lost that trade. So at this point, I think I'm trying to just slow the game down, drop my Elixir Collector, and make this a more controlled game. He sees me drop Elixir Collector, and he rushes me with Prince, which took me by surprise, and his own Witch. I have to freeze here to kind of stop the damage, and he uses his freeze, which is hilarious to me, because it's another thing I didn't see coming alongside his Prince. So, again, if you look at our Elixir, I'm now 2 Elixir behind, and behind on towers. So not going well for me here. And at this point, I think I'm starting to get flustered. I'm just dropping things and not paying attention to how much Elixir I'm actually spending. So I think what I did wrong was not properly slowing down, not assessing that it's okay to have a draw, right? A lot of times we can't admit that we're not going to win this game, and we need to play for the draw, and I didn't do that here. So I'm pushing really hard. I'm going to go for the freeze here, but he saw it coming, right? He's already seen my freeze. He freezes my Pekka and essentially stops my push. He has arrows ready for my Horde here. So he has our card, right? So he already knows what we're going to do, and he has all the answers for it. When that happens, your chance of winning just aren't very good. And it's during those times that you need to stop and play for the draw. Be more reactive. Push the other lane so he can't get as big of a push. And I didn't do any of those things. So I get my freeze off here. But, I mean, just look what he has on board. He has arrows ready again with Prince and 2 Witches. There's really just no coming back from this. But I dropped my barbs only to lose the game a moment later. So I think I made a few misplays there that were very, very costly. And in the next game, I'm hoping, in the next game against SCW at least, I'm hoping to either have tweaked my deck to better counter what he's running, or play for the draw, right? Which is sometimes very important. But that being said, we all lose, guys. It happens, right? Everybody loses. I think if you're winning just more than 50% of your games, you're doing really well. Okay, so don't be ashamed to lose. Everybody loses, and learn from it, right? That's the most important thing. Is you should be learning from your losses. You should be getting better every time you lose. So let's get into our live game. Let's hopefully win our live game. I don't want to lose twice, but if I do, no big deal, bro. Okay, so we're playing live against Nesta. Okay, so I'm gonna try and give the best commentary I can during this game, but it's important to keep in mind, guys, I've never beaten Nesta. So I kind of want to focus on actually getting this win here, because that would make me so happy. Okay, so he's really starting with an aggressive push. Drop our barbs just to distract and save ourselves from a little bit of damage there. Freeze was a bit too late. I was hoping to have more than one barb survive. So we're definitely taking some damage here. Hopefully he doesn't have arrows to deal with this horde. Okay, so great. No arrows. I'm not sure if he's just didn't have it yet or what, but that's great for us because it was a pretty equal trade. But we're behind on board by a good bit. He almost has half of our tower. So it's not looking great for us. We'll drop our P.e.k.k.a because we do have Elixir Collector. So we might be able to basically outvalue him on this push here. So I'm hoping he commits harder up here so that we can freeze and take the tower, right? So he has to be low. Okay, so he has to have almost nothing at this point. So there's our freeze. We can't have anything really to answer just yet. Okay, so there's the princess. We have this tower. Unless he's running a freeze as well, we have this tower. Okay, fantastic. So we're now ahead. All we have to do at this point is turtle up and, not die. So Elixir Collector in the middle, just to distract his, Dark Prince and Prince. And we'll play it slow from here. We only need to win by 1 crown, but his King Tower is really low. So if it comes to it, and it just may with how low our tower is, we can probably get the 3 crown. Okay, so there's lightning. So we definitely need to push here, because if we're not careful, he's just going to lightning our tower down. So we need to kind of play it safe on the right side while also pushing and keeping pressure on. Okay, so maybe I should have froze there, I'm not sure. Okay, so we'll freeze here until he drops his princess. So it's perfect. He might drop his P.e.k.k.a here to distract mine, but I think we... Okay, so that's a 3 crown, guys. There it is. Live on Clash with Crucial. We beat Nesta for the first time. Maybe the last time, but definitely the first time. I'm really excited about that. So that went pretty okay. I didn't lose in my first big live game in a video thing. I may lose in the next one, but I'll try to do these live games every video. And hopefully my live commentary gets better. I know it's a little choppy because I'm trying to think and play at the same time. But that's it for the games with this deck today, guys. I hope you liked it. I hope you try it out. I'm going to continue tweaking it and hopefully keep climbing that ladder. But from here, we'll move on to the contest winners from the last video. I think the submissions were pretty hilarious, so I hope you guys enjoyed them as much as I did. So I've had a hell of a time trying to pick just 3 winners among the 30 or so entries received. Before I reveal the winners, I want to show you guys the runners-up. These are pieces that I thought were way too funny and way too well done not to be included in this video. First up is Crucial Royale by p.e.k.k.a. There are a few things I don't like about seeing my face squished onto 3D models with varying expressions, but I have to say, my favorite aspect of this photo has to be either the knight with not one, but two noses, or the terrified goblin below him. Well done, p.e.k.k.a. This is nothing if not traumatizing. Next up is The Crucialnator by Rob. If I had a more handsome brother that was also a Terminator, this is what he would look like. I think what's most unsettling about this picture is how realistic looking it actually is. It actually looks like a dude that looks like me, and that's creepy. Very, very creepy. Well done, Rob. Crucial at Sunset by Superior. Wow. This is some primo material, Superior. I feel like this picture should be hanging up by a porno rack somewhere, or in a cheap motel in the 90s, or in my bathroom. In fact, if you send me a higher resolution version of this image without the text, I'll frame this and I'll hang it in my bathroom. That's a crucial promise. That's a guarantee. Please send this to me. I need it. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's move on to the winners of that sweet cash. The Frosting Wizard by p.e.k.k.a. Everything about this is perfect. Jesus, just look at him. He's a tortured soul. He has a story, and I need to know it. Is he a villain? An anti-hero, maybe? It's time you stop slacking, Supercell. I will pay any amount of money to max this character out. Great work, Eric. You are our first winner. Good Manners with Crucial by Helios. Holy crap, man. This is so well done. I even appreciate the artistic liberty you took in turning me into a white person. The secret is out, guys. Pekka is actually the white version of Crucial. I'm very impressed by your skills, Helios. I would love to have a high-res version of the line art for this bad boy. Maybe turn it into like an iPhone wallpaper or something along those lines. Big fan, and you are our second winner. Congrats. Okay, guys, our third and our final winner is Crucial Tubbies by Eve Maverico. Oh, okay, that's enough. That's enough.